Hey loves, welcome back to Bar Body Online. My name is Georgie and we've got a beautiful, quick and sweet 15-minute yin practice to be done before bed. So for this one, we're going to be working with the kidney channels in Chinese medicine. So really starting to tap into the water, into the yin part of our day, starting to ease into a nice restful sleep. So all you'll need for this one is a wall behind you or a hard surface. You won't need anything else. We're going to start off just by moving your sacrum bone all the way up towards that wall or whatever you're using. And we're going to bring the soles of the feet together now, finding a beautiful diamond shape, getting ready in our butterfly pose. From here, just make sure that you can be nice and supported with your sacrum backed up against that support behind you. And you can even just let your head just rest for a moment. Just taking these initial moments now to feel into that support behind you. And just starting to notice the feeling of your sitting bones on the ground. And just connecting in with how, with that support, you can really let gravity just soften through the shoulders. Letting go of any tension around the jaw. Your chest is nice and soft, belly relaxed. And starting just to C-curl, to round your spine. Begin just to fold your way forward and over your thighs. Of course, if you do have any props, you can absolutely place something like a block underneath your forehead. It's also just really nice here just to let the head hang. After a full day of probably being predominantly upright, and just letting yourself curl in. Curling towards your center, rounding through your spine. Now really starting to attune your attention into the movement of your breath. You might feel every inhale has a greater capacity to move into the back of the body in this position. And every exhale is a renewed opportunity to soften a little bit more. Letting go of any tension in your jaw, tongue soft in the palate. And the space between your eyebrows starting to widen and expand. And just acknowledging that anything that happened today, any of the challenges, any of the lessons, any of the wins, all of that has occurred. And for this just 15 minutes that we have together, you can let all of that just ease into the distance. As you set yourself up for a nourishing, restful sleep, giving yourself this time and space to process all that's been. And just knowing that what is needed, you can pick back up in the morning. It'll still be there. Just simply letting your awareness and also your attention remain really anchored in the breath. The breath that's carried you through this whole day. Just noticing that. for your next 3 rounds of breath. Really focusing on that feeling of being filled up with that life force, letting the breath expand to all corners of your being, and feeling into that notion of full body softening, not just the physical body, but softening through the mind, softening the edges around expectation, planning, doing, becoming, and just really softening into a state of being. Last round of breath here. Super duper slowly, just start to walk your hands in towards the body, and bone by bone begin to restack your spine all the way up. Just take a moment when you get to the top, leaning back into your support, and just feeling the movement of chi, of blood, starting to feel it all drain from the head down towards the body. Deepening your breath into the lower belly. Staying close towards the support behind you. Just going to face towards the side, whichever side, so that you have your hip bone right up against that support. And then we're just going to lie all the way down into the back, coming into our legs up the wall, a supported Viparita Karani. And then from here you might just take your palms onto your belly. And just make sure here that your sitting bones are either close enough or far enough away that you can use as minimal effort as possible just to let your legs hang there. Just starting to feel your sacrum go really wide on the ground. As we come into a breath count here, if the breath count doesn't feel supportive or easy, just dropping that breath count and come back to your natural breath, no worries. Otherwise, we'll start off with an exhale here, just letting your breath go. And breathing in for 4, 2, 3, 4. Out for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In for 4. Feeling the lower belly press against the palms. Out for 6. Feel the belly soften, releasing all tension. In for 4. Out for 6. In for 4. Out for 6. Counting your own breath now. And you may even like to potentially elongate your exhale slightly. Maybe towards an 8 or even a 10 count. Slowing down the breath, slowing down the mind. And then just let that breath count go, let everything go. You can rest here for as long as you like, just feeling that redirection of energy out of the limbs that have carried you all day and then into the vital organs, towards the heart. And whenever you feel ready to go to bed, then just take it nice and slow. You'll roll off to one side and hopefully you can just hop straight into bed. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again next time.